And good afternoon, this is Dr. Lieven for the VIP team and for VIP Turbo. And just a few moments ago, a friend of mine, good friend of mine, called. He said, Lieven, I've been reading that you've been telling us to buy Bitcoin, that this is now the time to get Bitcoin. And a couple times you've given us a half-hour time window. Now Bitcoin literally over the last 24 hours has taken a big drop. As a matter of fact, I predicted that this would happen. Anyways, he asked me, is now a good time to buy? I said, listen, Pierre, now any time below $10,000 is a good time to buy. Yeah, so get off the horse in terms of will you get the lowest of the lowest of the lowest. Right now, Bitcoin is feeling out. I predicted this, that before, as soon as it reached 2,500, it would go feel its basement, its floor, its resistance at the bottom, to then take its charge beyond 2,500. Well, what's beyond 2,500? Really nothing much else than 5,000. So yeah, it may hover a little bit around 3,000 and cry victory for a little bit, and then 4,000, the same deal, and it's good achievement, but the real psychologically big next victory is 5,000, and then the next one is 10,000. So 5,000 is the next one, because it's done 2,500 and it's hovered around there, and it didn't really know what it wanted to do. It jumped a little above it, tried that at 2,600. It didn't really have the strength there, because there is no strength at 2,600. It's either it had to go down or go up. Well, right now it's going down temporarily, then to go up, is my opinion. Now, can I predict the future? No. It's just, why can you not go wrong with buying Bitcoin now? Is because we're talking about an entity that will go above 10,000. So if you, let's say it drops further. Let's say you buy now at 1,900 or 1,800 or whatever, and it drops to 1,000. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Would you be unhappy and you see it go to 10,000? You'd be an idiot if you would consider that unhappy, right? That'd be fantastic. So don't be greedy, don't use fear, use common sense. You can't go wrong. And right now, especially this weekend, you cannot go wrong. Now, is it potentially going to pick up? I'm not sure exactly what the weekend always has a bit of amateurs blues. Amateurs are horrible with Bitcoin. Amateurs, they want to buy Bitcoin to then find out 5 minutes later, can they already make money by selling it again? You do not sell your Bitcoin. In the terms of, now, if you want to become a professional trader and you're going to work with buying limits, selling limits, and all of that, use software, use robotics, get trained. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just right now getting a hold of some Bitcoin and to not sell them, to hold on to them. Yeah, whether you hold on to them in paper, whether you hold on to them, the simplest way today is, if you're talking about huge amounts, there is some other storage device things that are better. But if you're talking less than $10,000, use the phone. Your phone becomes your bank. You go to Xapo, X-A-P-O. And I know that's not the most professional wallet, but it's the easiest one to get started as an app on your phone. If you want to go a bit more professional, want to do it on your computer, go to either Coinbase.com or blockchain. Whatever it is, you look at blockchain, and here I have it. It's blockchain.info. Anyways, those are a little more not difficult, but that would be your next step. Set up some wallets with these other two. First, go with Xapo. Why? It will be easy. You go to your app store, apps, and where is my app store? Play Store. Okay, that's good enough. Google Play. So you're gonna simply type in Xapo with an XPO. There it is already. And guess what? Xapo, voila. I'll show it to the camera. Let me make sure I see what I see. Okay, there it is. Wait a second. At the top. Yeah, that's Xapo. So I've already downloaded it, and that's where it says open. So Xapo, X-A-P-O. Download the sucker, and then now comes a bit irritating fun. Now you need to know that Xapo is going to want to verify you. Now, is that fair enough that they kind of, if you're going to get some Bitcoin, that they're going to want to keep them safe for you? Yeah, so I got irritated the first time. I was like, it's asking for this and it's asking for that. And of course it is. It wants to make sure it is your phone, and it wants to make sure it's your email. It's kind of going to play between those two to make sure that not only that this is safely installed, the app, but that Bitcoin you might want to store in there, that they're going to be safe, and that some silly person cannot just come grab them away. So bear with these little security drills they're going you through. We send a code to your, there's two different codes. There's a 4-digit code and there is a 6-digit code. And if you get confused, don't worry about it. If you don't use the right code, it won't work. And if you use the right code, it will work. So be patient, because they're doing this for your own good. Yeah, so don't get upset. Don't be as impatient as I am. And let them do the little security checks. They're going to go, now we know that that's your email. Good. Now we know that's your phone. Good. You know, they'll send an SMS message and there'll be a code there too. All of this is to make rock solid good that now your phone has turned into a bank. See, nobody put it better to me than, now with VIP team, we say it's the university in your pocket, thanks to your phone. Well, Bill Gates is the one who said, Bitcoin allows us to turn our phone into a bank. Now you carry your own bank in your own pocket. That's pretty exciting, huh? Because the Bitcoin are going to be stored right in your phone. That's very exciting. Again, for larger amounts, there is security ways of, what if your phone breaks? There is ways of putting Bitcoin on a USB stick. There is ways of putting Bitcoin, print them out on paper. So there is within the wallets, the more sophisticated wallets like Coinbase.com, or blockchain. I'm not sure about blockchain, but definitely Coinbase has a vault. I think blockchain has one too. Security vault. It's just more security protocol, and they keep it behind, so hackers can't get into it. The worst that a hacker can do is get a hold of one transfer of Bitcoin, and believe me, that does almost not happen because it's extremely difficult to hack a Bitcoin transaction. So the point I want to get back to is now, is it a good time to buy? Well, how could it not be a good time to buy if it's going down? Now, please prep yourself. If you bought at $1,800 or $1,900 per Bitcoin, it was hitting close to 3,000 just not too long ago. Is it, in other words, a good time? Yes, of course it is a good time. But what if next week we see it go lower? Be patient, take deep breaths, say Om, go have a cool beer or something, chill out. It's like buying property. I've compared it to somebody like this. If you buy $100,000 worth of Bitcoin right now, or let's say 250,000. I compare it to an apartment here, 2-bedroom apartment, 250,000, and you buy it, and you have a guarantee that you'll be able to sell it for at least 2.5 million. Do you think you're going to worry about whether you buy at 250 or 225 or 275 or even 350? I'm talking about being able to sell it guaranteed for $1 million, 2.5 million. That is the situation you've got in Bitcoin. You got a no-lose situation. Now, don't do like all the amateurs. The only reason why it's falling right now is because of the amateurs. What did the amateurs do? Oh my God, it's falling. Oh my God, it's falling. It's going to go to zero. I personally wouldn't even care if it went to zero. It cannot go to zero, but I wouldn't worry if it went down below 1,000 or even down below 500. We were there less than 6 months ago. So it's okay. It will go to 10,000. As a matter of fact, most intelligent people that study Bitcoin inside out from investment protocol also, you know, soon we're going to be running out of the designated Bitcoin. Boom! Then it'll be like gold. There is no more gold to be mined. Now there is this, you know, that is when we're going to see. And most people say it'll be something to the tune of 100,000 to 1 million. Some even say way beyond that. So 10,000, hey, you know, there is simply no other way. So you're in safe hands. The screamers are the ones, oh, they bought, you know, they bought what? At 2,500, let's say. What are they thinking now? Oh my God, I bought the worst real estate property, or the worst gold because the gold is dropping down. No. Hold on to it, you know, and don't join, because when the amateurs panic, like right now, the amateurs panic, what happens? The serious investor who knows Bitcoin, who have studied Bitcoin, who knows the amount of investment in Bitcoin, knows that the value will come back. When the .com domain names went up and up and up and up and up, and at a particular point, yeah, there was a bit of a balloon, so it had to drop. But would you say today, if you wanted to buy hotels.com, that you pretty much are guaranteed to get $10 million for that domain name? Of course. You know, if you were to buy, let's say, insurance.com, would you find it normal to pay 25 or $50 million for that domain name? Good God, I don't think you would even be able to get it for that price. So there is certain things, Bitcoin will reach a point that it will be utterly limited. And like one person figured out, if only one person, if only every person in the world had only one tiny little Bitcoin, a Bitcoin would be valued at $1 million. How is that for brain wrecking? So we got no other way to go up. Please buy. Yeah, if it drops below this 2,000 to 1,500, or wow, if it drops below 1,000, you know what I told Pierre, my friend? I said I will sell every chair I'm sitting on, every camera. I'll sell the freaking camera that I'm talking on to buy that Bitcoin. Yeah, let the fools see. The only reason it drops is because there is fools in the world, and don't be one of them. Fools in the world who are, oh, I need to sell because it's falling. Don't join that group of idiots. When you buy, you hold on. And then secondly, of course, hey, I do represent VIP Turbo. You really now want to go to work with some of your Bitcoin, do that in VIP Turbo. But that's a whole other deal in a sense, because now you're going to leverage the current money value in your Bitcoin. And that is to be able to not only double it, but to tenfold it, to 50-fold it, to 100-fold it, to 1,000-fold it, that VIP Turbo. But again, this has nothing really to do. We've chosen with VIP Turbo. We do not want to go with the fluctuations up and down of Bitcoin and make our company at the mercy of that. In other words, as soon as you buy, we convert back to dollars inside of our program. We use the value of that moment. And when you pull out, we convert it back to Bitcoin. Why are we using Bitcoin? Because it's so quick and easy to transfer. And it's private. And it's nearly cost-free. We've added a brand new module to our site. We're actually one of the fastest Bitcoin transfer and both sending out and receiving modules now, because it gives you the option to select your payment. By making small little payments, you can accelerate your Bitcoin, the sending of it. But don't worry about that right now. Right now, get your hands on some Bitcoin if you haven't already. Even if you have Bitcoin, buy some more. Yeah, will I continue to buy? I damn well better be, because this is exceptional. We're going to look back at them. We're going to say, thank you, amateurs, and now we will await whatever back to 2,500, of course, up to 5,000. Like I said, watch. It's going to try 3,000. Hey, we definitely have a victory. Then, boom, we've reached 3,000. Then 4,000, but there is no strong hold there. The strong next hold is 5,000. And the next strong hold is 10,000. Now, there's going to be celebrations, and there's going to be, you know, and once it's reached 10,000, will it potentially drop back down again? Of course it will, because then what's the next task? Either hold around between 9,000 and 11,000, hover right at 10,000, or it has only one way to go, is up to 25,000. And before it will do that, it will go feel every possible bottom down below 10,000. See, that's the typical pattern. All we see is what we've seen all throughout history with any values. This is a good thing that Bitcoin is dropping. This is a wonderful thing because it gives everyone a chance to still buy at a little bit of a lower. But here is psychology of people. Most people, you know when they will buy? Once it's over 10,000. Because then they're going to go, I guess Bitcoin probably is something that is real. It's strange because my government said it was dangerous. My government said it is the money of drug dealers. My government said it was the money of terrorist funders. Hey, terrorist funders and drug dealers have never used US dollars and euros. Of course they have. They'll use anything. They'll use, you know, Russian caviar if they can trade in it. It has nothing, Bitcoin has nothing to do directly with shady practices. But people can do shady practices with anything. Hey, this is a bottle of water. I could probably, what do you call it, sink somebody? No, drown somebody with this amount of water. You know, I mean, come on, is water dangerous because you can drown in it? Yeah, the swimming pool you can drown, so you better learn some lessons on how to swim in a swimming pool. This is a bottle of water. So anyways, there's nothing dangerous. The governments that have said Bitcoin is dangerous are totally ignorant, moron, idiots, and in most cases it's really, they're smart, but they want to treat you like an idiot and hope you stay that way. So don't be an idiot, own some Bitcoin, and that's it. End of video. Thank you for listening to my rant. Ciao. Bye.